What's happening, guys? It's your boy Joel Soria, the Chevy Nerd, and today we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the camera system. So this is gonna be part 4 of the new Silverado 2500 HD, 3500 HD. These cameras are wild, they're insane. They're gonna be a huge benefit to you. And today we actually had training from General Motors. They actually brought a person out here to take a look at trucks with us and kind of teach us about everything that's coming out with the new technology. So right behind us, we're gonna have a Silverado right over here. This one's gonna be the High Country Edition. And towards the back, we actually have, let's take a look here. We're gonna have the trailer that we're gonna use. So this trailer back here, as you can see, is through Chevrolet there. It's gonna have some of those cameras inside and also the camera on the outside. Let me show you real quick. We're gonna go ahead right over here and gonna take a look at the inside camera here. So inside, I'm gonna step right on in. So basically we have this empty trailer here. Okay, we have a couple things in there. So we're gonna be able to back up right over here, and this camera connection port is gonna be right over here. This camera will be able to go inside, take a look at everything that's here. So if you have livestock, if you have anything that's, a value that's moving around, you want to kind of check things in, you'll be able to see everything right on there. So underneath here, obviously, as you guys can see, it's down there, but underneath there, you're going to have the additional camera on there. I'll show it to you as soon as we pull that back up. And then we're going to go out for a quick drive, take a look at the cameras while we drive. But if it's your first time here at the Chevy Nerd, please hit that like, leave your notification, click on the notification bell to get updated with all the latest videos with the Chevy Nerd. If you have any questions, also leave a comment below. Subscribe, helps me out, and it helps you out learn about all the new cool things that are going to be coming. Stay tuned for this episode of the Chevy Nerd. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at physically where the cameras are located in the new Chevrolet 3500 High Country that we have here. So let's go ahead and walk around. So one of the cameras that you're going to have in the technology package, so you can have the top-down view option here, is actually going to be located right in this area here. Reason we did that here is that unlike other places where you have your camera right under this area here, you're going to have it connected there because these are automatic. So they open up, close down, expand or extend, and that would kind of screw up the image that you would have on your dashboard there for the top-down view. So one of the cameras is going to be there. You'll obviously see that on the other side as well. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the additional camera systems here. So there's going to be 2 cameras right up top there. You'll see that there. One of them is going to be available for the gooseneck, and the other one's going to be for the rearview mirror camera system, which we'll show you here shortly. Now, taking a look at the rear here, we're also going to see the standard camera for your backup camera here. Okay, right over here, you're going to see lighting that goes down here to light up the area. And this camera can go ahead and angle, can shoot straight back and also down, which will allow you to have kind of like this view that you're seeing here to connect your hitch as you're going back. Now, taking a look at the additional cameras on here, we have one more missing. And that camera is going to be right up towards the front, and it's going to be right under the Chevy emblem right over here. So you'll see that there, right there. So that's kind of an overview of the camera placements. All right, YouTube, so right now we got set up the technology package with this truck here. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this guy here. These are a couple of the different cameras that are on. So right now we have a trailer connected. You see right over here towards the back, we're pulling that Chevy trailer. This is exactly what's happening right behind. This kind of gives us a little bit of a side view on the left and then right-hand side to kind of see everything around us. Now the cool thing about this is you'll be checking out right here towards the bottom. There's this little guy that's kind of going through a little process. You'll see this screen right here when you're doing the calibration process. So once you have this connected, the calibration process is going to fully load. Once it's fully loaded, what it's going to do is that it's going to shoot literally the image of the trailer behind it, but on top of that, you're going to see the view on the opposite end. So it's going to give clear views on the left and right hand side and right towards the back, so you don't have any blind spots. I have somebody here working with me and getting a couple things set up, but we were looking at right over here with this camera system. I want to show you the front view here. So here we have a front view with the technology package. As you see, you have a top-down view here, and then towards the back, we're going to see the back camera. He's getting a couple things fixed back there as we do this video. So right over here, we also see kind of a surround view of everything there. The surround view kind of gives us a surrounding there. And because he's moving a couple things in the back, we see him kind of go through there. But this gives us a surround view of the things around us, of the camera there. And then we can kind of see corner views there. So this allows us to see the both wheels on both sides. So just to make sure we don't curve anything, right towards the rear as well, we'll see that view there too. So it's split up. Okay. Now we take a look at a couple other things here. Right over here, we're going to see the bed view. So the bed view allows us to see, kind of like I showed you in the previous video, just to align and connect onto that fifth wheel, gooseneck, or anything that you have back there. Now, let me take a look at the other options here. Right over here, let's take a look at this guy here. It shows us the views in the back of the trailer, left and right hand side. This guy here, perfect. That gives me the whole back view, so the back camera only. Okay, and then that puts us with left and right. All right, guys, we're driving now. We're probably going to get a little shake on the camera, but this is kind of showing you how you have a complete view the entire time, basically on your surroundings on the left and right hand side, to make sure that that blind area that you would normally not be able to see anybody, you'll be able to see a car on the left or right hand side. So you'll see, as we're passing vehicles by, where those vehicles show up on the camera. And then that middle shot there, right there, that's going to show you exactly that back area of that trailer. Now, right now it's going through the calibration process like I was talking about, and you'll see that little bar at the bottom that's kind of filling up. As soon as we have that continuous drive, you're going to have a switch into the camera that's going to give you a pretty cool view. Hopefully we get to do this in that demo, but we'll keep recording here. All right, guys, as we still continue driving, like I said, you can see everything behind you, left or right hand side. But just in case you have that situation where you have some cargo in the back that you want to take a look at, here we see the left, right, and rear view. But now we get to see the additional view, which is awesome. You can go ahead and click on this here. Now, it kind of lights up there. You'll see it. It's kind of dark there. But right in there, you can see the interior, and the sun's really not helping me. I'm going to go back onto the camera system here. But you'll be able to see the interior of the cargo that we have in there. There you go. There's a little spot there. But you'll be able to see what's going on inside. For safety reasons, it sets itself up for a couple of seconds because you're only supposed to see. That way you don't get distracted. You have a little timer here at the top right-hand side, but you can take a quick peek of what's going on inside your cargo. Now, if we click on camera and we go right into that transparent view, once again, you have that little calibration option there. So it'll calibrate those settings there for you. And just by testing this out, it looks like you do have to leave the calibration setting on to go ahead and for it to pick up. Now, what you just saw there, we went ahead and did our blinker to take right lane. So right over here, it actually switches that camera to see blind zones as you're turning right. Or the other thing too, as soon as you start feeling a little bit more of that tug to the steering wheel, if you're going to turn right or left, it's automatically going to do that even if you don't put your blinker on. But obviously we want to be safe and we want to put that blinker on. Really cool stuff, but this adds so much more safety to your trailering, a lot more view, a lot less stress while you're changing lanes, because you can keep everybody on the road and yourself safe as you're driving. All right, guys, everything finally finished calibrating. So here's the other view that you get. This is the transparent mode. Essentially, right now you see him turning his blinker to merge onto the left lane or here. And then it goes right back. You have the connection for the trailer and hitch, and you're seeing exactly what's behind. That is freaking phenomenal. It's a great way to go ahead and view things. Hopefully you guys have liked this. It's a great way to see all the different options for the cameras. At this point, I'd assume based on it being calibrated, we should be able to switch to different views on here. So if we wanted to go ahead and switch here, we could for the left and right lane. But at this point, this gives us the optimal view, because at any point, if you wanted to go ahead and switch lanes, you're going to see exactly what you're seeing here. Right now, we're making a right-hand turn. So as soon as we turn and complete that turn, that gives us every view that we need to make sure that we don't curve the wheels on that turn, that we don't hit anyone, it's the way to go. This is the future to keep you safe while driving, especially when you're towing. So hopefully you guys like this video. I wanted to thank my driver. Unfortunately, I can't introduce him just due to legalities with General Motors, but wanted to give him a shout out too. At any point, if you guys want to go ahead and leave a like at the bottom, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you've made it this far. I'm your boy, the Chevy Nerd. We're going to keep talking about vehicles here in the future. We'll look at more into the Duramax as well. Let's stay in touch. Stay out of trouble. Bye.